You knew you had something special. You know, like you're a people person, you had a gift, right? When did you fully embrace that and said, you know what, this could be a thing? Even before the flight assessment and really being able to strategically move in that way, right? But was there a particular day, situation, event that you were like, okay, this isn't bad. Like me being who I am isn't bad. This is actually going to impact the world. Is there a particular day or situation for that?
So let me say this. I truly believe in all my heart that we all have something, and when people take the test, they'll know what I'm talking about. And what's so crazy, Nikki, is it's only four personalities. And of course, combinations, some blends. You feel me? But for the most part, everybody born with that. When you look at ET, you like, yo, ET got that je ne sais quoi. He just got that it. We all got it, y'all. I'm just being real. But here's what happens. Some of us, we recognize it and we foster it. And so for me, fast forward to the flight assessment, all that was me saying, I got to continue to develop what I know I already have. Because it's not one of those things where you find out what you have and you use it and then it's just it. You don't have to develop it no more. It's just like, yo, I found out what I am, I use it, I'm good to go. So it doesn't work like that. And then when you start switching up with different people, you start switching up with different environments, like you get what I'm saying? So that's why you got to keep studying, because I wasn't with Nicky 20 years ago. I wasn't with Moose 20 years ago. I wasn't with Carl 20 years ago. I wasn't with CJ 20 years ago. So the reason why you got to keep studying is because you're getting around new people and you're in new environments. I wasn't no social media when I first started doing this. But let me be real with y'all, because what a lot of y'all don't know is when I first discovered my gift, it was rough because I wasn't in the right environment with my gift. So let me just explain something to you guys. You got to imagine, I went to Oakwood University, which is a unique HBCU. These are kids who come from all over the world, not just America. They come from all over the world, and most of them have gone to, a specific high school, middle school, elementary school, their whole life. They've gone to their own schools, and then Oakwood is like the only Black Adventist college in the world. And so these kids come from all over. I'm talking about geniuses, strong in math and science, engineering, like lawyers, doctors, like unbelievable. Some of my friends that I went to school with, they're doing some amazing things. But you have to understand that I came in as a high school dropout. So when I discovered this gift to speak, it was difficult at Oakwood because I didn't have the language they had. I felt inferior. There were some historical language codes, rules they was using. You got to imagine these kids been with each other since they were, 5, 6, 7 years old. And a lot of them went to boarding school together. So imagine they left their parents and they're in a boarding academy together. So they got a relationship out of this world. It's funny, Moose, I never talk about this, but, because these kids went to different schools, one of their, I don't know what you call it, traditions, but at each school, and I think about it now, it's like, yo, bro, it's crazy, but they literally all wore sweaters. So like they had Letterman jackets from high school, but it was sweaters. And so each school had their own different sweater. And so they would rock their sweaters on like a Tuesday, everybody. You feel me? Everybody had on their sweater, bro, like they Richie Rich sweater. You feel me? So it's like the long Letterman sweater, and they had their nicknames on it. They had their school colors. I'm walking around as a high school dropout, bro. I don't got jack. I don't got t-shirt. You feel me? I ain't got a t-shirt. And so just being in that environment around people who took school serious since they was like in kindergarten, I just felt inferior. And so even though I had a gift, I was very apprehensive about using my gift. But let me tell y'all what I did that changed the game for me. We had our saying was enter to learn, depart to serve. So what I would do is go in the hood. And when I was in the hood serving, when I started speaking in the hood, like the hood loved me. You feel me? And it was in that environment that I was like, yo, I got something. So I never really craved, being on a college campus, trying to compete with other people. I actually got strong on campus, off campus. So when I would go into people's homes and talk to them one-on-one, sit on the curves with cats, and we would chop it up at the basketball court, I'd sit on the bench hollering at the little shorties while they was waiting to get in next. And that's where I start honing my gift. Like I ain't hone my gift on stage. I hone my gift on the block. And so for a lot of us, you're going to discover who you are. But I'm telling you, this test is important, but this assessment is important. But what's also important is the environment, right? It's going to show you what environment you thrive in. You know what I'm saying? Who you thrive in with. Like it's going to take the guessing game out. And for a lot of y'all, your biggest problem is you don't know what your purpose is in life. I'm telling you, within a 15-minute, you take 15 minutes to take this boy, and I promise you, all of the questions you got, they're going to be over. And so for me, I got a chance to be around young people who were doing it. And so me not being as smart as them, but I'm as competitive as them, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the block, so I'm competitive. So I'm seeing them speak, and I start speaking, realize I got something. But again, I felt inferior on the college campus, so I took it off campus. And off campus is where I started to shine. And again, a lot of y'all, you know me as a public speaker, but if you ain't been in a room with me one-on-one, like it's one thing I do on stage. It's something totally I do when I'm sitting across the desk from you. Like if I'm in a prison and I'm talking to a kid one-on-one or a small group, that's where I really shine. So again, you think the stage is where I shine. That's not where I shine. I shine one-on-one, small groups. Like that's when I can really get intimate. You can feel my heart because I know what my gift is. And my gift ain't speaking. My gift is connecting with humans, with people. Speaking is just it's one of the vehicles for me to do that, but it's not my call and it's not my gift. So yeah, Nicky, I college is where, you know what I'm saying? College is where it's like, yep, got it. Yep, but not on the college campus. I need to take it somewhere else. And when I got in that environment and started just dealing with regular, everyday folks, single parent women who got pregnant, you know, dudes who in and out of prison, people who sell dope, people who was hopeless. Like I felt you know what I'm saying? I felt like home court advantage in that joker. So I don't want people to think that I was always confident with this gift. I wasn't. Like I said, on the college campus around all those smart guys, I was very intimidated. I was very timid. You know, I was very nervous, almost afraid when I would speak on campus. But again, I took it to an environment where I felt comfortable. And when I felt comfortable in that environment, I know this may sound crazy, Nicky, but being comfortable in that environment allowed me to come back to campus and be comfortable in an environment where I felt uncomfortable. I guess getting my reps in, you know, where I felt comfortable allowed me to be able to speak even in environments where I didn't feel comfortable.
That's good.